Hey everybody, Dr. Turpeau here, Black America's Love Doctor, and it's time to answer another question from a subscriber. So let's see what we have here. The question for this uh, evening is, she says, goes as this. It says, 7 years ago, after a disastrous relationship, I decided to be celibate. This is also because of my Christian faith. I am past 50, and when I really take good care of myself, I look younger. Many men look at me and some talk with me, but I'm finding it so hard to trust. Sometimes my desire for perfection leaves me lonely. Okay, so let's talk about this. So, subscriber, um, I just want to say, just from reading that question, I could feel your loneliness. I'm sure it feels very lonely at night and when you're alone, what we call the sundown syndrome, when you're in bed alone. And I can feel that for you. Um, it's not uncommon that many times when we've had bad relationships that we will build walls around our hearts. And the way I look at it is you have yin and yang energy that comes into the world, and then what happens tends to happen as we grow up. Ultimately, what yin and yang wants to experience as they grow up is to be attracted to each other, come together, and dance the dance of this physical manifestation of a spiritual truth that I believe in, that we are all one. And so yin and yang grows up, they're born into the world, they grow up and they're attracted to each other, and they want to experience this oneness of reality. Uh, Unfortunately, what happens in life is it doesn't happen that smoothly. What happens is things happen to us, we get hurt, we get hit, and so as we do this, we start building walls around our hearts. Yin and Yang builds walls around their hearts. This is the male and female energy. And so now Yin and Yang is still attracted to each other, but now when they come together, this is what happens, and they can't quite, they're trying to figure out how to do it. Can't get quite to happen because these walls are around our hearts. And so the problem is that these walls are protecting us from pain, which is a good thing. But the problem is it's also protecting us from being loved and to give love. And so what we have to do is to have the courage enough to open up to allow this to happen, even though we are afraid of being hurt. So love is for the courageous, not for the fearful. So you have to really open up and be willing to take the chance to love. So now, why does that happen? Maybe in your case, maybe it was you learned early on that you couldn't trust men in your past. Maybe your father wasn't dependable, or other men in your past, or some of the past relationships that you've had with men. So this can lead you to feel not trusting towards men. And so we need to really consider moving forward. Maybe I actually think you should consider getting counseling. Counseling is a good thing. That's what I do. The sexual act is the ultimate physical manifestation of human communion. And when we don't have that in our lives, it's a beautiful thing, the sexual act. When we don't have that in our lives, it really magnifies the loneliness. And so that when you're celibate, if that goes on for a long period of time, your loneliness becomes even stronger and stronger because you don't get to experience that ultimate physical manifestation of human communion. So I commend you for being celibate. I think you should keep it up until you find someone that's worth having your fellowship, your communion, your companionship. So I commend you for doing that. But I don't want you to give up on the process. I want you to stay persistent. And so what you need to do is to start learning to trust, okay, which means you have to be more courageous about trusting and get back out there. And the way you do it this time, you just have to, each time you go out there, you have to try to be smarter and smarter about who you're trying to select to find a trustworthy person. So, it doesn't seem like attracting people is your problem. It seems like your problem is selecting the right person from among the people that you're attracting. So, and then once it's also your problem tends to be trusting and not trusting. So, men. So, here's the thing: don't start prejudging men. It's a numbers game. The dating game is a numbers game. You got to get back out there. Even when men break your heart, you need to get back out there and meet other men. It's a numbers game. You need to date more than one person at a time. We could talk about that in another video. But don't prejudge men. Not all men are dogs. Not all men are bad. You just as we tell, white people shouldn't prejudge black people. Um, we also say that women shouldn't prejudge men. All men are not dogs. There are good men out here who want a relationship, a committed relationship. So, but you also don't want to blindly trust men either. Okay, some people just say, "Well, I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna trust them until they give me something to not trust them about." I think it should be the other way around. I think you should flip it. I think you should just go there and be aware. Don't be blind, and just make people earn your trust rather than give it to them automatically. And if you just kind of go out there saying, okay, I'm not going to just open up and trust them automatically, but I am going to be open to experiencing new people and introducing myself to people. I'm not going to curl up as a hermit in my house on Friday and Saturday night and not get out and mingle and get to know people. So get out there, be aware, don't be blind, don't be naive, don't be over trusting at first when you meet people. But get out there. The way you learn to trust more is just to get out there and experience people and spend time with them so that they can earn your trust. So don't lose the battle. You lose the battle when you curl up and not want to get out there anymore and just start watching television and binge watching television shows and surfing the internet. That's when you're starting to lose. So get out there, continue to meet people. It's a numbers game. You want to make sure you find the right person. Now, one of the things that you can be smarter, that'll help you be smarter, I want to encourage you to buy my book. It's called The Harmonious Way, Find Love and Marriage by Playing Your True Note. You can find that at my website, blacklovedoctor.com, or you can find it on amazon.com. There's a hard copy, and you can also get the ebook. I wrote my book specifically for people in your situation. You're trying to find somebody that's compatible to you, compatible for you. And so you want to be smart about your selection choice. Okay, don't just blindly give your heart to people out here just because you're attracted to them or something like that. You need to be smart about your selection choice and who you're giving your heart to. So you want to do that. But you can do it. You can get what you want and get what you need. You deserve to get the love that you want out of life. You just have to be persistent. Don't give up. And you need to be courageous. Get out here and try to be brave enough to keep experiencing new relationships, new people, to try to open your heart so you can experience that love again. Because if you don't, you won't experience that joy of love and lovemaking. Okay, so you really need to stay open to meeting new people, not giving up, and just get out here and do it even more. All right, so fear will, if you're afraid and fear, you'll never experience the love that you deserve and that you want. So be brave, be courageous, and get back out there and go out and get the love that you want. Don't just sit and wait for it to drop out of the sky. And don't sit there and quote Isaiah and saying, well, what does it say? A man finds a woman, something of the sort. So, no, get out there and expose yourself. You don't have to go hunt down men and hit them on the head and drag them in and say, come here, man. No, but you do need to be out there exposing how wonderful you are so that men can come to you. I do believe that men should make the initiative, but you need to be out there so they can initiate to come to you. So get out there and let them see how wonderful you are. But if you curl up in the room on Friday and Saturday night, nobody's going to be able to see how wonderful you are. So you got to be courageous. Get back up on your horse, get in the saddle, and keep going. All right, so that's all. Be smarter. Check out my book, The Harmonious Way, and don't give up. Okay, so I hope that helps. If you like this video, viewers, please like this video. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And check out my website, blacklovedoctor.com. And that is all. Hope you all enjoyed it. This is Dr. Aaron Turpeau, Black America's Love Doctor. Harmonious wishes. Take care. Bye.